Well, hi, and here we are in another place in the yard that has a lot of blooming things and some things that might not be blooming. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But so far we've talked about what gardeners and farmers might need to think about to grow really healthy plants that will provide us with beauty and food and flowers and color and lift our spirits in this time when we're alone, and what you might need to think about to grow them. And now we're going to talk about a little bit further on. Once you study all of that, you might want to become a landscaper. And landscapers would have to think about all those things about how to make the plants grow and be healthy, but then also how to put them in places where they can help us in our yards to keep the ground from eroding, or to give us more beauty and bring us into buildings and make us comfortable. So landscapers have a very difficult job. They have to incorporate all those things that they've learned and know how to pick the right plants. So I hope that you'll try an app that is called Picture This, and you can download that app and point it on any leaf, and it will tell you what that plant is and what its needs might be. So I use that sometimes if I'm going to plant, but landscapers know the whole world of plants and all the different kinds. So let's think like a landscaper for a minute. So I have just some bushes around my house that aren't too full of flowers, and I have some flowering shrubs in my yard, and I have trees that provide them with a little bit of protection from the sun, but I also have some low ground cover that will give them the ability to keep the soil tilled up as the earthworms grow through the soil and help nourish all of them at the same time. Now, what happens when they don't grow well? And today I have an example of that. These were very beautiful tropical hibiscus that I had on my porch by my front door a year ago, and over the winter they did not do well. And I've just put them here where I get a lot of sun most of the day, and I gave them the fertilizer they're supposed to use, which is tomato fertilizer, and so far it's not working. So the next thing I'm going to try, if I'm giving them enough water and they're moist, and I'm giving them the food they need, and I'm giving them the sun they need, then the next thing we have to worry about are garden pests. There's a lot of ways to deal with them. One thing that you can use is a combination of an oil and soap. So something you might have at home that you could try to put around the base of a plant that has some little white flies flying around it, you can go around and find one, would just be some air freshener that's got a little bit of lavender in it. That's lavender oil, and a little bit of bubble soap. Maybe you have something like this, and put that around the base of a plant that you think might have some bugs that are hurting its leaves and stems, and put it right in the base, and come back in about a day to see what happens. And if there are bugs dead in there, then that's a sign that you know one thing you can keep away from the plants. Another way you can do that is to use apple cider vinegar. These might be for bigger bugs or bees or flies this time of year that you don't want near your house. This would be the kind of container they would smell the sweet smelling apple cider vinegar, and they would fly in, but they have trouble getting out. So you can catch them and find out if you've got a lot of those in your yard that are pests that you don't want around, and they might be damaging your plants too. But we don't really want to spray them with insecticides, because then the good bees can't fly around and fertilize our flowers. We need them, we need the bees. So this is a good way to catch some pests, and you can put that on the ground, anywhere in the garden. So what I've mixed up today is a sprayer bottle to see if I've got any what's called mites. If you spray it like that, to saturate and cover up and protect it. The soap in this protects the stem and any little buds that might be growing from insects eating them. They don't like the smell of that. So another thing you can do, we're getting into a season where there's mosquitoes. And if you wanted to plant plants around where you're going to sit and enjoy being outside or come out the front door, peppermint is the greatest thing. Peppermint grows abundantly in nature. I planted these seeds last year. They've been growing all winter. They will just take over and they make a nice border. Or you can leave them in here outside your front door, and mosquitoes don't like peppermint. That's why we used it in here and we used it in here. They don't like that smell. They will stay away. So that will protect you from mosquitoes. These are just some of the things that landscapers use, and they provide all the beauty we see every day around us. So we hope that you're getting an idea of how much fun it is to try to solve problems. This is experimenting and testing different ideas. And we'll be back with you soon to talk about more about the animals that live around us. So stay tuned. We'll see you again soon. Bye.